Hello everyone. Welcome back to our daily 5-minute English lessons. For the next 3 months, we're going to dive into 100 essential English adverbs. I know it might seem challenging at first, but stick with it. Every day, just 5 minutes. Trust me, this is my secret technique for helping you level up your English. Why are we doing this in English? Because listening to English explanations is one of the best ways to improve your listening skills. And guess what? You'll boost your vocabulary too. So, let's get started. Today, we're going to learn about the adverb rarely. But first, let's start with a quick quiz. Ready? Here's the question. Which of these sentences is correct? 1. I rarely don't eat breakfast. 2. I rarely eat breakfast. 3. I eat rarely breakfast. Take a moment to think about it. Which sentence do you think sounds the most natural? Now let's break it down. The first sentence, I rarely don't eat breakfast, is incorrect because rarely already means almost never. So we don't need the extra don't. The second sentence, I rarely eat breakfast, is correct because it uses rarely in the right position, before the verb eat. The third sentence, I eat rarely breakfast, is incorrect because rarely should go before the main verb, not after. So, the correct answer is number 2. I rarely eat breakfast. Great job if you got it right. If not, don't worry. We're here to learn. Rarely means not often or almost never. Keep that in mind as we continue. Imagine this. You have a guitar sitting in the corner of your room. You love music, and you bought the guitar with the best intentions. But for some reason, you almost never play it. Maybe you're too busy, or you just don't find the time. You pick it up once every few months, strum a few chords, and then it goes back into the corner. That's rarely. It's something you want to do, but you end up doing almost never. When you rarely do something, it's like that guitar in the corner, something you enjoy or care about, but it just doesn't happen often enough to be a regular part of your life. Now, let's see how we use rarely in everyday situations. Imagine you're talking to a friend about your eating habits. You want to say that you almost never eat fast food. You would say, I rarely eat fast food. It's a simple way to express that it's something you don't do often. Next, think about someone you know who doesn't exercise much. Maybe they go to the gym only once or twice a year. You could say, she rarely goes to the gym. This tells us that going to the gym isn't a regular part of her routine. Finally, picture a situation where someone hardly ever watches TV. Maybe they prefer reading or going outside instead. In this case, you could say, they rarely watch TV. It's a clear way to show that watching TV isn't something they do often. Let's take a moment to compare rarely with a similar word. Occasionally. Occasionally means sometimes, while rarely means almost never. So if you say, I occasionally eat fast food, it means you eat it from time to time, maybe once a month. But if you say, I rarely eat fast food, it means you eat it even less often, maybe once a year or less. To give you another example, if you say, she occasionally goes to the gym, it means she goes there sometimes, maybe once a week or once a month. But she rarely goes to the gym would mean she hardly ever goes, maybe just once or twice a year. Now it's your turn. In the comments, write a sentence using rarely. It could be about your own habits, like, I rarely go to bed late, or something else. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Alright, that's it for today's lesson on rarely. Remember, learning a little bit every day can lead to big improvements. Don't forget to practice, and I'll see you tomorrow for another adverb. Keep going, you're doing great.